Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fields this way up at the 17 and able to get this out to the 25. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
It's going to be fucking pointless because you still can get the ball.
Anticipated this type of situation, already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson, and the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they'd put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Dolphins. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. 7-7, our score after 1. Rodgers now on 1st down. That's taken in by Watson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36, Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a
Fucking shaded over the top in your.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away from the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Rodgers now on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. From the 30 on second down. Rodgers, that's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Jalen Phillips in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After the turnover, it's Tua getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Here we go.
From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4. Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes, and the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice.
Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded right around the 8. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 65 yards.
Had to get my lead right back, Charles. Come on, man.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14.
But yeah, I gotta hop over after this game. I'm gonna be back on later. Cause I'm gonna try to be on for like about 2.5 hours, but I gotta be so with my mom and them, so probably won't be back till later on. I'm gonna try to stream at 9, like Travis Steve Light. Around 9 soon. Trying to stop streaming like all late and shit.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The
That's another pick.
Coordinator.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are
Good shit, man. I bought like 3 picks.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Oh, I think you were fucking blocked.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you know, Takes the check down.
I thought he was gonna die, so I was gonna try to like hit him with a stop and go, but
Really well executed.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs.
what time am I?
Second
Him?
touchdown of the afternoon.
Sure did.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Come on, y'all.
Crosby with
Come on,
the
y'all.
point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Well, now how about this
Tackle good,
return?
thank you.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And at the 7.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Packers. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now after
Who back there? Is that Hill?
Crosby to kick it away.
Fuck.
Taken from about the 12.
Oh, I think he got most of their return, and I think he got Watt on that other side. That's what it is.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua.
Oh, that's 5.
Deep for Hill.
That's 5, bro. God damn.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. Well, still.
Let's go. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'm gonna be back on later.